Ooh, I'm freezing. You'd think by now I'd get used to this, but every year winter comes and I'm just not ready for it. Hey everyone, it's your girl Alicia. Welcome back to my guide. If you're new, subscribe. If you already have, tap the bell button. Hope you're all well. In this one, I'm sharing with you my thoughts and review on the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% Masque. This is a product that is only 12 Canadian dollars, so I'm sure wherever you live, if you're not Canadian, it's probably cheaper for you because for some reason, everything is super expensive here. But this is quite affordable as much as Masque go. This is probably gonna be the most cost-conscious mask that I'll ever add to my mask mania playlist. Click over here if you want to see the other ones, because all my other masks are usually in the range of this one, which I wanted to have as kind of a jump off to compare to the feature presentation. This is the Fresh Beauty Umbrian Clay Pore Purifying Clay Mask. This is a mask that I really wanted to love. I ordered this while I was in Marrakesh, and I ordered this right before I left. So I got this the day I left, but I didn't get to try it until I came back, and the same with this. So I feel like it's a good time to kind of quickly review this one in comparison to this one. If you watched that vlog, you know that my skin was as unruly as Caillou. It was acting up. I was looking crazy. You know I'm blind, but I don't want to have braille on the side of my face. Like, the pimples were just out of control. So when I got back, I felt like I really had to bog down and get my skin right again. If you want to know all the other products that I've used to get my skin looking almost back to normal, you can click over here to see what I did in the last 7 days, because I try to challenge myself to get rid of my acne in 7 days, and you'll see the results there. These two products were part of that video, so you'll see how they each work in that one as well. But this one right here is $30 for 30 milliliters. As mentioned, this one is 50 milliliters for only $12. Holler. So price is a huge difference. If you're cost conscious like myself, you're going to definitely want to give this one a go over this one. I just wanted to try this because it's been on the market for a really long time. I've always been a fan of Fresh skincare. I feel like they do such a good job, but this one just wasn't it. Between the two, this one is the gentler solution, so I wanted to give this as an option to those of you that might find this to be too astringent. I loved how this mask worked, but I hated how it wore. Let's talk about the texture. It's gritty, but not like exfoliating beads gritty. It's just got like a very rough and tough texture to it. When you're applying it to your face, you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you wash it off. And when you wash it off, it feels so good washing it off because your skin feels so smooth because of the granules in there. But when you're applying it, it's like applying sandpaper to a dry face. And they instruct you not to apply it to a wet face. So I didn't, and I left it on for only 10 minutes, but I found that my skin was dry, whether I left it on for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So just letting you know that if you want something that's more gentler, that's not gonna overly dry out your skin, it's probably gonna be this one. This mask though, when it comes to resurfacing the skin, is where it's at. This did such a great job of getting my skin to be more smooth. It helped my acne go down a little bit. Not all, but like it helped in conjunction with the other products that I used in that video that I mentioned. So if you're looking for something that you can use maybe in the morning if you're using an acne treatment at night or vice versa, I think that this is a good thing to add to your regimen to offset whatever you're already using. I don't think it's going to be a miracle worker on its own by any means, but again, for $12, you really can't complain. What I loved least about this mask would probably be the smell. It is not the worst smelling mask, but it's definitely my top 3. One being the Herbivore Blue Tansy. I feel like I say that in every video where I have a mask that I don't like the smell of. And the second being the Black and White Charcoal Mask by Boscia, which also happens to be my holy grail mask. That mask is it. And the reason why I keep purchasing it, even though it smells bad, is because it really works. I feel like this mask is kind of like that, where because it works, I'll give it a pass because it smells bad. So I'm just letting you know and giving you the heads up because I know the last time I did an Ordinary review for you, you had some questions. So I want to make sure that everything is answered in the video. And if I miss anything, you know where to leave it. One thing I really respect about the brand is that they keep the product as basic as the packaging. There's only 19 ingredients in here. The top key ingredients being squalene, the 3rd ingredient, the 7th ingredient being salicylic acid, and the 10th being charcoal. And those key ingredients work together to soothe, but it doesn't really soothe, clarify, resurface, and regenerate the skin, which I can definitely say it does the latter of those. This has sandalwood and chamomile, which is probably why it's more soothing compared to the Ordinary mask. But I feel like the Umbrian clay is just not powerful enough to extract the sebum, the dirt and debris that I'm experiencing with my cystic acne. So if you feel like you have sensitive skin, or you're in the realm of prevention versus dealing with something, you know, have a situation on your face like me, this is probably the mask for you. If you want to get rid of something, this is it. It's definitely not going to be a pamper routine type mask because of the smell and how dry it leaves my skin at the end. But if I'm ever in a situation again where I need to get my skin back under control, I know I'll be reaching out for this again. If you try this mask, let me know how you like it down below, or let me know what you look for in a mask, or what your favorite mask of all time is. Here are my 2 if you're interested. Thanks for listening and watching this review. If you haven't already, tap the like button, subscribe, and until next time, love and later.